In part one of this Krugerrand series, I covered why the IRS doesn't allow gold Krugerrands into precious metal IRAs. But I did miss a couple of key points that should have been added. Now, the info in that first video is accurate, but these 2 points definitely should have been expounded on. And we're going to cover that and more, so stay tuned. YouTube, what is shaking? Welcome to another episode of the Silver and Gold Stack Attack. I hope everyone's doing well and that you all had a fantastic holiday. 2023 is going to be here before you know it, so it's onward into the new year, whether we like it or not. I'd like to thank you for checking out the latest video here at the channel and for all the amazing support over the year. I really do appreciate you taking the time to be here. It does mean a lot. So the last video I did on Krugerrands, part one, Krugerrands and the IRS went absolutely bonkers. YouTube is a funny thing. I mean, we put a lot of effort into all of our videos and we just never know what's going to catch on and what's not. Now, that being said, I never expected that particular video to do what it did. And that's amassed over 25,000 views. I mean, unbelievable. I don't even know what to say about that except for thank you. Thank you so much. And I'll give a welcome to all of the new subscribers that came on board as a result. Appreciate you guys. Anyway, let's get to it. Point number one. All right, let's start off with the first point that I should have covered, and that's the fact that, yes, the gold Krugerrand has a gold purity of 91.67%. We know that, or 22 karat gold, and that does not meet the IRS standard of 99.5% for inclusion in a Precious Metals IRA. Now, that was included in the video, but what I failed to mention was the American Gold Eagle, which has the same purity as the Krug at 91.67%, is allowed into IRAs. So why is that? Is there a double standard? Is there some kind of, I don't know, nefarious political undertone that made the IRS decide not to include one and not the other? Well, I promise you can search the internet far and wide, but you're not going to see any other reasons for not including the Krug other than being due to its purity. And this is the bold point. Most likely reason the Gold Eagle was acceptable, even though it has the same purity as the Krug, is probably because its weight, content, and purity is guaranteed by the U.S. government. So, big difference. So, other than that, I can't imagine that it boils down to much else. Seriously. And bear in mind, the list of unapproved gold and silver for IRAs is a long and distinguished one. IRS is pretty freaking particular. And that list includes issues from a bunch of countries, not just South Africa. For example, Britannia. This one is from 2003. Just want to show a different design. Everybody shows the same one. Beautiful coin. And here's another one from 2010. Again, beautifully well-crafted coin. It's awesome. I love it. Well, guess what? It wasn't included in IRAs for the longest time. And that's because, hey, even though a lot of us love to stack it, it was declared ineligible because of the purity from 1998 to 2012. The Brits only had a silver purity of 95.84%, which didn't even come close to the requirement of 99.9% purity. And even after the Royal Mint, get this, after they increased the purity to 99.9%, hell, it still took some time for the IRS to approve them for IRAs. So, in a nutshell, I don't believe there's any political motivation behind not including gold Krugs other than the gold purity issue. Point number two, coins versus bullion. I got a lot of comments in the first video referring to the fact that gold coins and bullion have been in circulation and used for currency over centuries. And you know what? They're absolutely correct. That's right. Coins and bullion have existed in various forms for primary form of currency throughout, I don't know, most of history. But since the introduction of the international fiat currency system, bullion's been pretty much relegated to being listed as a collectible item and more of an investment asset. So nowadays, there's a difference between bullion and coins, and Krugerrands are considered bullion, not coins. Now, in the first video, I stated that the Krugerrand had the honor of being the first 1 troy ounce bullion issued by a government with an intrinsic value based on the gold content and not the face value of a coin. That was accurate. And modern bullion generally doesn't enter circulation, even though it might be legal tender status and a nominal face value. I mean, let's face it. The 1 ounce American Gold Eagle is considered bullion, and it has a denomination of $50 US. And that's likely due to the U.S. Mint's requirement of declaring a value of any mint-issued coin, regardless of the value of the metal it's minted on. So, yeah, in theory, you could take a 1 ounce, $50 American Gold Eagle and turn it into a bank and get, wait for it, $50 in cash back. What a bargain. But can you imagine anyone turning one in for $50? Unless the country was falling apart at the seams or the government was buying them back, voluntarily or by force. I can't. So the face value is probably a little bit more symbolic than anything, and I don't think it was ever truly meant to represent the actual value of a gold eagle. Just something to go by if they were sold back. So if you're going to the bank and selling your gold eagle for $50, well, more power to you, I guess. All right. There you have it. Again, I want to thank everyone for the unbelievable amount of views from that first Krug video. It was completely unexpected, but truly appreciated, so please know that. And if you haven't seen it, be sure to check it out. It's a fairly short one at just over 7 minutes, which, by the way, one of the commenters said was too long. 7-minute video to go over a 20-second point. Yeah, I don't roll like that. I don't know if you're watching this second video, but I like to throw some content in my videos, maybe do a little background, a little bit of history, and get to the point. And I got to the point within 4 minutes, so if that didn't work for you, I don't know what to tell you, bud. I don't know what to tell you. But anyway, I also want to give a thank you to all the new subscribers. Welcome to the madness, and I hope you'll find something of interest here. And that's going to wrap it up for this episode of the Silver and Gold Stack Attack. And if you made it this far, well, kudos to you. I will definitely catch up with you in the next episode, but in the meantime,
what do you want to do with your life?
damn right, get stacked. Stay safe and be well, everyone. I am out of here. Peace, folks.
Be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes.